Hey, Frazer Brookes here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can turn likes into leads. Okay, so it's a common question, right? So Frazer, I'm getting loads of likes on my social media posts, but how do I turn them into leads? How do I turn them into buyers? And guys, if you're not at the stage where you're actually getting a lot of likes, there is a previous video which I'll leave at the end of this video that you can go back to learn how to get your engagement and boost your engagement, all right? So don't worry. All right, so if you want the free resource, which is usually more information written, my kind of notes in a PDF, hit the link either in the description or somewhere above this video, down below, above, wherever it is, and you can get that completely free, which is real cool. All right, so let's get into it. So attraction marketing has changed a lot over the years, guys. A lot of people think and used to think that all you could do is just post and then pray, right? That was the strategy I mentioned on a webinar not that long ago, right? Just make a post and then pray that it's going to work, right? Make a post and then pray your inbox is going to be filled with people saying, hey, I saw that post, I want to join your business opportunity, I want to join your product. And because it used to work in the beginning, more and more people started to teach it into their teams, and everyone started to do it. So now when you go onto social media, guess what? There's just all these sales posts and messages and business opportunity posts. And guys, people aren't interested. People are they're just not interested, right? So it's just, you just become like a blur to them. They're not even saying, they're blind to the posts that you're making. Instead, the goal is for you to get engagement so you have a reason to reach out to them. So I'm going to share with you an acronym. If you don't know by now, I absolutely love acronyms. I love them. So my acronym here that I'm going to share with you is PRICE, right? And you've got to pay the price, right? Guys, I've mentioned this before on trainings that I've done before, that you've got a choice. You either pay the price, right? You either don't pay the price or you get the prize. So for example, you either get the Ferrari, because that's the prize. You focus on the prize, you focus on the Ferrari, you get it. I use red Ferrari all the time, just for example purposes. You focus on the red Ferrari, you get the prize, or you focus on the price you need to pay to get the prize, which is work your backside off, work super, super hard, and people go, nah. No, no way am I going to do that. Not a chance. And they don't do it, right? So that's your choice, right? So the price acronym is you make a post, right? Could be a selfie, could be with you and your family, could be with you and your dog, it could be with you in an event, it could be a Facebook Live, it could be text only, it could be a quote, it could be anything. But the post is made to get comments which you then reply to. So you make a post and Bob replies to it saying, love this Frazer. You then reply to them to say, thanks so much, Bob, how's things? Regardless whether Bob replies back to you or not, if he does, then great. If he doesn't, don't worry. You're then going to inbox Bob to say something like, hey Bob, thanks so much for commenting on the post, or make it relevant to what he said, like, how's things with you, mate? That's it. So you've made a post, you've replied to any comments, then you've inboxed to say like, hey Bob, like, you know, thought it'd be cool to carry on the conversation here, or how's things with you, been a long time, or notice you're new to my lives, how can I help you, blah, blah, blah. The fourth one is converse, have a conversation, right? So so far this is very, very simple. You make a post, you reply to the comments, you inbox them, and now you have a conversation with that person. The fifth step is ensure they get the information. So ensure that they actually see that you ask a question, okay? So you have a conversation. Hey, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information? No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Not interested. Okay, at least you've said to yourself, well, at least I asked a question, and then you make a note that you've asked a question, all right? Now, when it comes to likes and loves, and some, you know, guys, depending on when you're watching this video, you might not even be able to see the number of likes and loves, all right? So you've obviously got likes shares and comments. And what I mean by that, by the way, is that sometimes we don't know the kind of the Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTubes, they might all decide to cut off the number of likes you get just because of the whole popularity thing and all the stuff it's kind of causing around the world now. But anyway, so if someone likes or loves it, you can reach out to that person, right? You made a post, and then you're kind of inboxing, because you can't like a like, you can't reply to a like, but you inbox the person who loves it and say, hey, thanks so much for liking my post, how's things with you? Is everyone going to reply? No. Are some people going to reply? Yeah. Then you have a conversation, you ensure they're getting information. The people who comment, you reply, you inbox, converse, ensure. The people who share, they're red hot. If they share it, it means they like it, which means they know your face, they know your name, and they know your stuff. So imagine if in time, like for example, imagine if you follow me, right? Or that's weird talking about me. So let's say you follow Eric Worre. And Eric Worre being the king of network marketing in terms of like, he's like the godfather, the one who kind of commercialized a lot of different stuff. My generation's Jim Rohn, in a way I would like to probably call him. So let's say that he makes a post and you see it and you're like, wow, that's amazing, great post, Eric, right? Just because he's got influence. And then he inboxes you and says, hey Bob, hey Matt, hey Jane, hey Claire, hey Sue, thanks so much for commenting on my post, how's things with you? You're gonna freak out. Because the more influence you get, the easier this process becomes. And you know what, guys? It gets easier and easier and easier. I don't like using the word easy. It gets simpler and simpler and simpler, or more simple and more simple and more simple. Because when you have higher influence, right, the reply rate is higher. So, what I mean by this is very important to understand this. The more influence you have, the more likely you've got. The doorbell's just gone. The more likely you've got for someone to actually reply. So focus on creating better content and building your influence, and over time you will get more replies and more people wanting to converse with you in the messenger. But you have to instigate it. If you want this flow, if you want this process, go ahead and click the link somewhere around this video to get the free PDF, and I'll see you on another video. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. What I've decided to do is I've put 2 little videos there that I recommend for you to go check out, but also be sure to check out my book, I Dare You. It is the ultimate guide to building a network marketing business using social media. So all you have to do is click the link somewhere down the bottom there to go get your copy.